Hello students, today we will discuss 14 Principles of Management by Henry Fayol. Henry Fayol is also known as the father of modern management theory. This theory is still applicable for every level of management and in every department. First principle is division of work, or we can call as division of labor. It is mainly deals with segregation of labor and a kind of work they are doing. He suggested that segregation or division of work increases the efficiency, productivity, accuracy, and speed of the workers. Like if somebody is cook by profession, then he only can do justice with the job when he is made to cook. Second principle will be authority and responsibility. Management always have orders to pass on the subordinates, and in the same way it also carries the responsibility. An employee shares the responsibility of fulfilling the same. Authority and responsibility all go by side. Whenever you have authority, you have responsibility as well. So this is also an important principle of management. Third principle will be discipline. This principle is the most important in form of management. Discipline is needed in every frame of operations in any organization, whether we consider it as in operations in an organization or we consider it in daily life. If we are not disciplined, then I doubt that we will be able to succeed anyway. So being disciplined is the only form to get the success in any kind of organization. Unity of command is the fourth principle. Command is not the easiest thing to do for any management or organization or any superior. Command should have authority in the same way it should be very unanimous. Command should not be very confusing. It should be very unanimous. And it should come from the right authority or the right person. Until it is not coming from a right person, I don't think that command will be followed by your employees. When multiple managers are involved in commanding the subordinates, then there is every possibility of confusion among the receivers, among the employees, and they will get confused that what command and which command and from whom the command should be followed. So the unity of command should be there. Now the fifth principle is unity of direction. All employees should work in accordance with the same objective. Managers are responsible for the implementation of the plans, and they are also responsible for the proper implementation of the plans. If the plan is not implemented properly in any kind of organization, then I don't think that the organization will succeed in their aim or their objective. So the direction of employees, of organization, of the managerial level or the subordinate level or any level in the organization, the direction should be unified or should work in the same direction, same path. Subordination of individual interest. This is our sixth principle. Henry Fayol indicated that organizational interest is more than individual interest, so employees should work to fulfill the organizational goals, not the individual goals or their own goals. We always feel that our career is important, our career is more important than the organization, and we always look forward. Many of the employees and many of people always find it very difficult to put our interest in front of organization's interest. So organizational goals should be of prime motive. It should not be individual's interest, it should be organizational interest. Remuneration, like salary, like money, you should have a proper remuneration for any kind of job. Most of the employees get motivated and productive by remuneration. Remuneration can be monetary or non-monetary. It is either money or without money. Motivation can be like non-monetary motivation can be like if you appreciate an employee or manager appreciate an employee in front of the whole staff, then might be possible that he gets the motivation, he gets the motivation by the manager to work more efficiently. Third is, eighth point is the degree of centralization. Centralization implies the concentration of decision making, that is top management is involved in decision making, and decentralization means to have sharing the authorities between middle level and the lower level. There should be proper balance between centralization and decentralization of the departments or the authorities. Next point is the scalar chain. Scalar chain means hierarchy in the organization. It is very important that one must know from who has given responsibility and to whom he is accountable to. Sometimes it is proven that it creates a communication barrier somehow. So to remove the Henry Fayol use the term gangplank, which means anyone can interact with anyone. This principle is all about right order. We are talking about order. So this principle is all about right order, or we can say systematic arrangement of things and people in the organization. 11th principle is all the employees must be treated as equal, as we are always give our emphasis as a manager or as the owner of any organization. We should always treat in every employee as equal. 12th point is stability of tenure. Retention of employees is of prime importance for any organization because training of employees cause heavy cost of recruitment. Whenever a new employee joins in the organization, it needs a high amount of cost of training. So to reduce that cost, we need to cut down and we need to retain the employees who are already working in our organization. 13th is initiative. Manager must take initiative and motivate the employees and subordinate to work in the course of action. And the 14th principle is spirit the corps. Unity is emphasized in every phase of organization. Unity is always a strength, whether it is a nation or whether it is a family or whether it is an organization. Unity is always a strength. So when employees work in the organization, they must be united to perform the duties and responsibilities to perform a certain goal. So these are the 14 principles laid by Henry Fayol. Thank you so much. Have a nice day.